Summer is coming to an end, which means back-to-school sales are in full swing from retailers like Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, and Target. It's one of the best opportunities of the year to score deals on everything from laptops, iPad, and monitors to clothing, school supplies, kitchen appliances, and more. To help you find all the top offers in one place, I've created this guide to bring you this year's best back-to-school sales and standout deals. Below, you'll find the best back-to-school sales. We have listed the 10 best back-to-school tech 2024, and their key features you need to consider this to help you choose the best one for you. For more information on the product, as always, I've included a link in the description box down below, which are updated with the best prices on each product. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to stay tuned till the end so you don't miss anything. Now let's get started. Save $850 on Samsung Z Fold 6. The Galaxy Z Fold 6 offers impressive AI features in a lighter, thinner design, along with durability improvements. I also like the slightly wider front display, which is easier to use than past folds. Based on my testing, this is the most well-rounded foldable around. But the $100 price hike doesn't help, and the cameras are not flagship level. It's slimmer, lighter, and tougher, and chock full of AI. Samsung really wants to make more people want a foldable phone. But is the Galaxy Z Fold 6 worth or $900? The Z Fold 6 does make a statement with its more refined design. And Samsung has made this device more durable to try to get more people on the foldable bandwagon. You also get a wider front display, brighter main, 7.6-inch screen, and Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 power. But Samsung needs to justify a $100 price hike over previous models. The Galaxy Z Fold 6 starts at $1,899, $1,799, $2,749 for 256 GB of storage, which is $100 more than the equivalent Galaxy Z Fold 5. Prices rise to $2,999, $1,899, $2,999 for 512 GB storage, and $2,299, $2,099, $399 for 1 TB of storage. All three variants come with 12 GB of RAM. To get the most savings, see our roundup of the best Galaxy Z Fold 6 deals. Color options available this year include Silver Shadow, Pink, and Navy. Craft Black and Purity White will be available exclusively from Samsung.com. Save $1,134.999 on Samsung Galaxy Book 4 Ultra. It's a fine time to need a desktop replacement laptop. You have a positive plethora of 16-inch models to choose from, many with dazzling OLED displays, and some with discrete GPUs instead of integrated graphics if you're into visual apps or 1080p gaming. Samsung's Galaxy Book Ultra starts at $2,399.99, $2,999.999 as tested, is a sleek machine with the company's top-quality AMOLED screen technology, up-to-date Intel and NVIDIA silicon, and the biggest touchpad and power plug you've ever seen. It's worth checking out, particularly if integration with a Samsung Galaxy phone interests you. But it's expensive, joining models like the Gigabyte Aero 16 OLED and Dell XPS 16 in the high-priced spread. If you order a Galaxy Booker Ultra from Samsung's website, you'll find possible savings via trade-in promotions, but need to uncheck a box lest you be charged an extra $90 for a 2 TB external solid-state drive. The $2,399.99 base model combines a 2880 by 1800 pixel touchscreen, an Intel Core Ultra 7 155H processor, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4050 graphics, 16 GB of memory, and a 1 TB SSD, as well as Windows 11 Home. Save $239.99 on Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra. The Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra is a beast of a smartwatch. The build quality is excellent. It's packed with outdoor-focused features and promises to be great for casual adventurers and serious Samsung fans alike. However, it's too big, perhaps too expensive, and battery life remains frustrating. It's unlike any Samsung Galaxy Watch before it, but very much like a certain other watch with Ultra. In the name, Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra is, to be clear, Samsung's best smartwatch ever from a technical standpoint. It's bigger, it's tougher, it lasts longer. It takes Samsung's usual design and flips it on its head, adding an endurance watch twist, even more so than the adventure-focused Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 Pro did when it debuted a couple of years ago. Everything about the design has been changed to give this watch a more rugged feel. The strap is thicker, more durable, and harder wearing. The watch's outer casing is now scratch-proof titanium, and the round watch face has been mounted on a squircle-style shape, which Samsung is calling a cushion. The usual two buttons are here, but squeezed between the new protective casing surrounding the buttons is another orange button, which Samsung is calling a quick button, presumably because Action button was already taken by the Apple Watch Ultra. Save up to $599 on the Samsung 55 Odyssey. Arc monitor. Samsung Odyssey. Arc is enormous. Using this 55-inch curved gaming monitor feels like being in VR, and turning it vertically is like looking up at a wave that's about to topple me over. I have to take a few steps to the side just to be able to see who's sitting across from me. Its presence is magnetic. People stop to ask about it. Usually, they also ask to stand in front of its enveloping curve, all before asking my name. They don't even seem fazed when I tell them that it costs $3,500. The Verge's editor-in-chief Nilay Patel burst out laughing upon seeing it in person. This is the strange power of the Arc. The Arc, unsurprisingly, is best used for gaming. Its 4K resolution and 165 Hz of variable refresh rate push the HDMI 2.1 spec to its limits. Like many other gaming monitors, the Arc uses a VA panel, but it's brighter, with better contrast than others I've tested, thanks to its mini LED backlighting. With HDR10 Plus and 1056 local dimming zones, movies and TV shows look great too. Samsung also pitches its multi-view feature as a big deal, which lets you show up to 4 screens at once on the Arc. Its product page includes phrases like, "No more getting distracted by multi-screen setups," and "Odyssey Arc really has it all," but it's much less useful than it sounds. I can play Overwatch 2 on my PS5 while watching Degrassi on Samsung TV Plus, while also pulling up a YouTube video about how McDonald's French fries are made. All on the same screen, all without connecting a device other than my PlayStation 5. That's cool. Save $250 on Acer Chromebook Spin 714 Intel Evo laptop. Affordable pricing, versatile design, and quality without compromise. That's what people expect when they buy a mid-range to high-end Chromebook like the Acer Chromebook Spin 714, $699,999 as tested. As Chrome OS laptops continue to evolve, Acer has remained a top player in the space, cranking out Chromebooks for consumers, classrooms, and business for nearly a decade. The 2023 Spin 714, a refresh of the 2022 model that copped an Editor's Choice Award 10 months ago, keeps up the tradition of excellent design, compelling performance, and a price that's not bad, if not as budget-friendly as some of the cheaper Chromebooks out there. In fact, it's $30 less expensive than last year's model, which it replaces as our editor's choice among premium Chromebooks. Acer doesn't let you pick and choose individual specs, but offers 2 models of the 2023 Chromebook Spin 714. Our review unit, model CP7 Warfare 2W56B2, combines an Intel Core i5-1335U processor, 8 GB of memory, and a 256 GB solid-state drive with a 14-inch IPS touchscreen with 1920 by 200 pixel resolution and a 16:10 aspect ratio. As with other Spin models, the display flips and folds between laptop, tablet, and kiosk or presentation modes. Save $150 on Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3 Chromebook laptop. Chromebooks. What an ever-evolving journey we've seen so far. When they first materialized into existence, Chromebooks were a popular option for students due to their durable frames and affordable price points. They were, and still are, designed to be everyday machines. Nowadays, there are even cloud-ready gaming Chromebooks, which are super rad and something I never thought I'd see. While I've evaluated all sorts of Chromebooks from modern 2-in-1s to machines made of recycled material, this time I'm reviewing the IdeaPad Slim 3 Chromebook. Lenovo's latest offering is definitely a more conservative approach, but that isn't necessarily a bad thing. The IdeaPad Slim 3 Chromebook is a decent value buy. The design is simple yet effective. The frame feels strong and well-built, and performance is reliable, especially during day-to-day tasks. Battery life is fantastic too, making it a good option for young professionals or college students. You can't really beat the price either. The thing is, the specs aren't all that impressive. That said, I don't believe it's fair to dock it for its hardware. This is a Chromebook after all, and it's only capable of so much. This clamshell might be far from reinventing the wheel, but it doesn't have to. Why mess with the formula if it works? You'll find nothing but the basics here. Read on to learn more. Save $60 on Apple AirPods Pro 2nd generation. With the iPhone 15 switching over to USB-C, it only makes sense that Apple would update its flagship noise-canceling true wireless earbuds accordingly. Apart from ditching the case's long-standing Lightning port for USB-C, the updated 2nd-gen AirPods Pro offer the same top-notch active noise cancellation, ANC, robust audio signature, and seamless iOS integrations as their predecessors, for the same $249. As such, the AirPods Pro remain our favorite earphones for Apple users and an editor's choice winner. Just keep in mind that the $290 Bose Quiet Comfort Earbuds 2 and the upcoming Quiet Comfort Ultra earbuds are also worth considering if you want the absolute best noise cancellation and easier EQ control. The latest AirPods Pro look a lot like the original model, but they've swapped out Apple's proprietary Lightning port for a standard USB-C port on the case, and it makes a big difference. You can now charge it from either a recent MacBook or an iPhone 15 with a single cable since they all use the same port. Save $250 on Apple. 2024 M3 MacBook Air 13-inch. There's a tipping point when a computer goes from being useful to actually killing your productivity. This is where I'm at with my Intel-based 16-inch MacBook Pro, which I use for work. Testing the updated MacBook Airs with Apple's M3 chips only made its performance shortcomings that much more apparent. I mean, there's a good reason Apple keeps pitting the M3's performance gains against older M1 and Intel-based MacBook Airs. Those are the people who stand to gain the most by upgrading. That's not to say the M3 Silicon isn't also an improvement over the M2, because it is. It's just that the performance differences are overall modest, but graphics performance does get a notable bump, similar to the 14 and 16-inch M3 MacBook Pro models we reviewed last year. In fact, the base 14-inch MacBook Pro has the same M3 chip that's standard on the updated 15-inch MacBook Air and an upgrade on the 13-inch. And while creators looking for a big power boost will likely want an M3 Pro or Max chip, the regular M3 is well suited for the Air's eminently portable design, and it absolutely trounced my Intel MacBook Pro. Save $170 on Beats Studio Pro. Hey, say you can't please everyone, but that hasn't stopped Beats from giving it a go. The wildly popular Apple offshoot has been nudging its latest offerings toward the middle of the aisle, offering ecosystem extras keyed into both Apple and Android devices. The new Beats Studio Pro headphones follow suit, providing features like one-touch pairing, device syncing, and a headphones finder no matter what kind of phone you keep in your pocket. That's great if you're the indecisive type, though I'm not sure how many people really switch phones often enough to make this more appealing than agnostic brands like Sony, which offer more features geared toward what you do, not which device you use. In playing both sides, the Studio Pro skips some features, including staples at this price, like sensors for auto pause. That can be tough in this very competitive market. On the bright side, Apple has leveraged its excellent ambient sound design for fantastic noise canceling and, new for the series, transparency mode. Tack on solid sound and crystalline calling performance, and the Studio Pro could be worth the splurge, especially if you love the classic Beats style. The new Beats look a lot like the old Beats, that is. The Studio 3 headphones, 810, Wired recommends. As with the 2nd-gen AirPods Pro, 910, Wired recommends, the majority of upgrades are under the skin, which could be good or bad, depending on how you feel about their predecessors. The latest model comes in 4 stylish colors, including the groovy chocolate model I reviewed, as well as navy, sandstone, and matte black. I love the style and the ultra-compact case, but the plastic exterior doesn't always feel premium. That includes the 3-button playback controls, which are intuitive, but make a loud clank when clicked. Apple iPad 10th generation. The new 10th generation iPad is ostensibly the new starting point for the iPad line. It's got a bigger screen, faster processor, and better design than the 9th gen model that came out in 2021, and has been the entry point for the iPad line for the past few years. The bigger size screen and many of the design features have trickled down from the more expensive iPad Air, but the 10th gen iPad has an older processor and makes some other omissions to bring the price down. At its core, this iPad is an excellent tablet with fast performance, reliable battery life, and a vast library of optimized apps to make use of its large touchscreen. But along with those upgrades comes a higher price. The 10th gen iPad starts at $449, $120 more than the previous model, and can be kitted out to over $1,000 with storage, cellular, and accessory upgrades. This is for the entry-level iPad with no qualifier after its name, the one that you buy for casual use, kids, schoolwork, travel, and content consumption. It's not really a device to replace your laptop with. Apple seems to be aware of this conundrum because it's still selling the 9th gen iPad for $329, a much more palatable and accessible price for the many people just looking for a basic iPad to do basic iPad things. That puts this iPad in a weird spot. It's certainly better than the 9th gen model, which is still great, but it costs considerably more and is not as good as an iPad Air. And since you can find a current iPad Air on sale fairly easily at this point, this new iPad is not the iPad to buy right now despite the fact that it has a lot going for it.